When it comes to the Saints Row franchise, there's no better place to take a break from mayhem and carnage than your crib. But with so many thug-delicious spots spread throughout multiple games, it can be tricky to decide which cribs are truly the best. Though, having 12 years of interactions with the community, you start to notice which spots stand out the most. So today, I'm going to give it a shot and discuss the top 5 best Saints Row cribs. For this video, we'll only be exploring the cribs most beloved by the community, whether it's the crib's convenient location, features, or simply their interior design. Though cribs from unreleased games like Saints Row Undercover will not be included, and as for Saints Row 4, well...
Zinniac removed all signs of the Saints from the simulation. That means
there's no more safe houses for us in the city.
right.
With all that said, let's get started. Arguably one of the largest cribs in the series, King's Penthouse makes for a handy and visually impressive safe house. Unlocked by completing the Vice King story arc, the building offers 3 accessible floors. Below street level is a parking garage with plenty of space to retrieve your bulkiest vehicles. Going up, there's an office floor made of cubicles and a small waiting room. This is definitely the least impressive section of the building, but up this spiral staircase is the real highlights. Once Ben King's living quarters, this floor has everything a gang leader would need. There's a bar, a large entertainment center, and a bedroom fit for a king. No pun intended. Of course, you have access to your stash, clothes, and weapons here, so being located in the downtown district is quite convenient to refill up on ammo or escape your notoriety. However, a small downside to the crib is not having access to the lobby shown in the mission All the King's Men. I guess it was decided that a warp point out front was more convenient, but the option to visit the lobby would have been much appreciated. But given the crib's location, massive size, and luxurious interiors, it earns its place as a fan favorite. Moving on to easily the most distinct crib, we have Saints Row 2's Lighthouse. Located on the prison island, this location is simply fantastic in terms of creative and visual design. When first purchased, it appears as nothing more than a rundown crack house, but with every upgrade, it turns into a fisherman's wet dream. The walls are littered with large fish, buoys, canoes, and a large shark mouth mounted over the fireplace. There are 2 staircases, one leading to a small bedroom with a walk-in closet, and the other leading to the top of the lighthouse. Not much to do up here, but you sure get a nice view of Stillwater. What keeps this crib from being higher on the list is the monotony of leaving the island. With only a vehicle garage, it's up to you to locate a boat or aircraft to return to the city. But other than that, the lighthouse makes for the most visually artistic crib in the series. Next is one of the most iconic cribs from Saints Row 1, the Lopez Mansion. Given the size, location, and visual aesthetics of this safe house, it's easy to see why it's a fan favorite. There are countless rooms to explore, ranging from bedrooms, the living room, to even a library and kitchen. But that's not even including the spacious swimming pool and hot tub found just around back. If you're ever in a rush to get to the garage, you can simply jump over the railing straight into the pool. The only thing that stands out is the paintings and murals of Hector, Angelo, Victor, and Luz. You'd think the player would have taken these down after obtaining the crib, but honestly, it's not a huge problem. The crib even has a hidden closet. By using an explosive, you can open this door to reveal an empty space. However, from peeking from the side, you can see this teddy bear. Though slightly odd, shooting the bear will cause it to burst in the cache. Not a bad little bonus. At the end of the day, the Lopez Mansion gives you plenty of room to explore, enjoyable scenery, and is overall a great location. Sadly, the crib is acquired by Ultor in Saints Row 2, but thanks to Septic Avenger, you sure make the company regret they ever took your property. On to easily Saints Row III's most admired crib, we have the Saints HQ. Unlocked after completing one of the most amazing missions in the game, this Morningstar penthouse becomes your main base of operations for the rest of the story. Knowing this, Volition made sure this crib had absolutely everything to keep players captivated each time they returned. With over a dozen rooms filled to the brim with Roman architecture, exotic paintings, medieval weapons, and a dildo or 2 for safe measure, it can take the player an hour just to notice all the small nuances. Even outside the crib, you can have a bit of fun with this massive swimming pool and hot tub. I can't tell you the countless times I jumped from an aircraft just to dive into the pool. On top of that, there are quite a few subtle Easter eggs, such as the Johnny Cat screensaver in the office and severed heads hidden in the pantry. Of course, what's a crib if you can't leave in style? You have access to your vehicles from an underground parking garage and aircrafts from the helipad. Oddly enough, like the King's Penthouse, there's a floor of the crib that can only be accessed during the campaign. Though the spot is much smaller and far less furnished, it still would have been nice to have the option to revisit it. But given everything else, the Saints HQ earns its rightful place at number 2. Coming in at number 1, we have the Mega Condo in Saints Row 2. This crib may not be the largest or most breathtaking in the series, but it more than makes up for it in terms of personality, location, and means of travel. Priced at $50,000, you start with quite an appealing safe house, but with a few upgrades, it becomes a gangsterlicious paradise. On the bottom floor, you have a dining room with an extended pimped-out table, a laid-back entertainment center, and a marble kitchen. Upstairs, though, is where things truly stand out with a luscious bedroom and walk-in closet, a hot tub, a stripper pole or piano depending on your preference, and a fabulous bar for the homies. Though that's it for the inside, there's more fun to be had around back with a small beach and dock. Plus, you can find this pirate skeleton with a ninja star in its chest. As for accessibility, you have all the regular options, but one feature this crib offers unlike any other is access to your cars, helicopters, and watercrafts. Being located in the Saints Row district, the condo could be a lifesaver escaping full old tour notoriety, but also given the selection of multiple garages, you can quickly traverse the map any way you please. And because of all those reasons, I have to make the Mega Condo the number 1 best Saints Row crib. So, there you have the top 5 best cribs in the Saints Row series. If there's a crib you like in particular, please let everyone know in the comments below. And before ending today's video, I'd like to give a special shout out to my Patreon sponsors, John, Scissor, KM, and Sis121525. Also, I wanted to mention that a member of the community, Jordan Flaherty, has recently started an Indiegogo fundraiser to help with financial straits and jumpstart production on a multitude of film projects. There will be a link in the description for anyone who has a little bit they can donate. Plus, pledges of $15 or more will give you access to a Saints Row inspired TV treatment. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Call anyone racist.
Oh my god, oh.
He's not racist. He's not racist.
Oh yeah,
He's not
alright,
racist.
bro. We could be cool
And he's
now,
not
have some
racist.
juice. Let's make
It's
amends.
just a silly word. It's just a silly word, little monkey.
You don't like cream raspberry?
But I will call you a monkey. You're just nothing but a monkey. You're nothing but a monkey.
Shit.
You're a little monkey, 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 monkey. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Take my hand, monkey. Take my hand. Walk with me. Let's walk. Look at he'll come with me. Let's go. Take my hand, monkey. Move, rabbit.
Mr. President, I love your work in Libya.
You're very welcome. I'm actually an actor.
Of course.
Mr. Obama, when you overthrew the democratically elected leader of Libya and made him sodomized and turned the country into a destabilized shithole and caused open-air slave markets to recirculate in the country, that was epic. That was an epic liberal moment. That was sick. I'm so glad we elected Obama for that.
Yeah,
I'm Morgan Freeman, you stupid fuck.
I can just put in there.